Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Greetings from Special Olympics, Montana. Who do we have out here? Let's see. We've got Bethany Olson and Olivia. Bethany and Olson, give us a comment in the chat bar. Where are you calling in from? Welcome, Bethany and Olivia. We've got Crystal. Hello, Crystal. We've got lots of watchers out there, about 20. Give us some comments so we know who's out there. Thanks for joining us. My name is Rhonda McCarty. I am the CEO at Special Olympics, and I am talking to you from Great Falls, Montana, right here out of Special Olympics headquarters. How are we doing, everybody? We are so grateful to have you joining us today. We are missing our Special Olympics family during this time of social distancing. So here is a time for us to come together. So those of you just joining, be sure to put your name in the comment bar because our first commenters are going to get some prizes. And we're eager to send those out to all of you, and we're eager to stay connected. I see we have Lori calling in. Hello, Lori. Heather's with us today. So keep them coming. We really love those likes. We would love to have some loves and comments. Let's stay connected. Who's out there? Keep coming in. So for those of you just joining, welcome to our first virtual training from Special Olympics Montana. We are again offering these virtual sessions so we can stay connected. And I see that Mary just joined us. I see lots of loves coming up the screen. Keep those coming. So as we get started today, again, I want to talk about our virtual trainings. We'll have these each Tuesday and Thursdays indefinitely as we adjust to social distancing. This will serve as a way to stay connected. So your comments in the chat bar and your likes and loves really help us accomplish that. So please keep them coming. Hello, Anna. Anna from Montana, thanks for coming on. I see we're coming from all parts of the state. How great to see. So let's get started with today's message. To begin with, again, welcome. So glad to be gathering today virtually. I'd like to take a moment to once again pay gratitude to our Special Olympics family, all of our athletes, volunteers, sponsors, and donors. Thank you for coming on and being part of our conversation today. I'd like to, in particular, pay our respects to some of our premier sponsors, in particularly First Interstate Bank and the Dennis and Phyllis Washington Foundation, who are State Summer Games 2020 premier co-sponsors. Most definitely, the work that we do for our mission for the state of Montana is only made possible because of generous and caring sponsors like First Interstate Bank and the Dennis and Phyllis Washington Foundation, who have been friends of ours for years. We couldn't be more grateful. So thank you to our sponsors. And each training session we'll be talking more about our deep relationships out there. And oh my gosh, how exciting. Great to see the screen. Lots of loves and lots of likes. For those of you just joining us, hello Tim, Gary, Ryan, keep them coming. Don't forget to put your names in the comment because we're eager to send some prizes. Again, this is a time for us to come together and connect. So your interaction is what's going to make that possible. So how is everybody doing? Oh my goodness, I was thinking yesterday. Here we are Monday. Typically, at this time of year, we're about 6 weeks, maybe just a bit more out from games. And typically this time of year, there would be all kinds of games, activity here in the office. Our sports department would be getting registrations. We would be getting to be thinking about divisions, packing venue boxes, finalizing details for opening ceremonies, dance carnival. And of course, none of that is happening because we are social distancing here at the office. And of course, you're social distancing in your areas. Typically, you'd be training as your teams right now and getting prepared for your travel plans. And of course, you're not doing that because you are social distancing as well. Boy, I have to think the day, a few weeks back when we sent out a message about the importance of social distancing, I really didn't look forward to sending out that message. And of course, we knew we needed to do that out of respect for our own health and of course respect for our wonderful Montana communities. It was absolutely necessary. And gosh, you know, sending out that message and hearing from many athletes, oh my goodness, I remember hearing from Candy Christopherson out of Yellowstone Valley. Hopefully Candy's on. The feed's getting pretty active there and I can't keep track of it, but hopefully Candy's on. I remember hearing from Candy the day that message went out. I remember hearing from Tanelia Hewitt right out of here out of CM Russell. John Hargett out of CM Russell. I remember hearing from Hillary Benjamin out of Five Valleys, and certainly I'm missing others, but those are just some of them. And one thing that just struck home with me that day was that was news that nobody wanted to hear, and leave it to our athletes to remind us the importance of just being good people and the importance of being respectful for others. And everybody's had a similar theme in their comments back to me, and that theme was even though we didn't want to halt our training, suspend our training, we knew it was absolutely necessary to keep ourselves healthy and to keep Montana being the great state that it is. So thank you, athletes, for reminding us again of those important attitudes that we need to have, especially during these challenging times. So with that said, it's reminded me over and over again the importance of our athlete oath and how that oath serves as inspiration to us when we are challenged. So again, that athlete oath, let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt. Let's make a commitment to one another throughout these challenging times and times that we're having to do things differently, that we use that oath as a source of inspiration when we need a pick-me-up. I definitely know that worked for me. So again, those of you joining us, thanks for all the likes, thanks for all the loves, thanks for all the comments. They are coming out strong. This virtual training will be every Tuesday and Thursday from Special Olympics Montana right here at 11 o'clock. We invite you to come back each week, and we are looking at this as an opportunity for us to stay connected. So with that, we have some really great things planned. We have some things coming forward called the School of Strength, which will help us with our fitness. We have Healthy Athletes activities planned. We have Fit 5 activities planned, some education, some sports information, and more. We want to hear from you. What would you like us to offer on Tuesdays and Thursdays? We are all about making this an interactive time to stay together as a Special Olympics family. So your feedback will be most important to us, and we welcome that. And again, thanks to all of you who are commenting. Your feedback today, your comments are going to be most helpful. So with that, for today, I'd like to offer a challenge. Certainly one of our challenges that we have right now is staying fit. At Special Olympics Montana, we know that sports is our platform to bring us together. And we also know that our best athletes are our most healthy athletes and our most fit athletes. So my challenge for you today is to stay fit. So one thing I'd like to ask of you is, of course, we can't do our normal training because those are large groups, but we can be training and staying fit and doing activity at home to keep us there. So one exercise that comes to mind for me is the plank. So for those of you who are unaware of the plank is an exercise to keep your core strong. And when we do the plank, we want to put our body on a angle and keep our body straight. So we have our feet on the ground, and we would have our arms up at this end, and our job is to keep our back and legs straight, so we are pulling on those core muscles to develop that core. This is an exercise you can do at home with no equipment needed and no cost, and you can do it at any time, at any place. So for this next week, my challenge for you is, could you please every single day do the plank? When you do the plank, count in your head how many seconds you're able to hold the plank, and then set a goal to improve that each and every day. So here in a few seconds, I'm going to put myself on the ground. We're going to move the camera to me modeling the plank, even though you probably don't really need that. And I am going to be counting in my head how long I can hold that plank. And then my goal tomorrow will be to beat today's record, and I'm going to do that for 7 days. And I'd love to be hearing from you these next 7 days, athletes, volunteers, fans out there, how your plank's going. Are you changing your personal best from day to day? And ultimately, you're working toward keeping yourself fit, so that when we get back on the field, and we're not sure when we're going to be back on the field, but we know we'll be our most fit athletes. So with that, I'm going to be dropping to the ground in a few minutes. Thanks again. Gosh, I see Kim's joined us, Mandy's joined us. We've got some great some comments about staying fit in the chat bar there. I see we have Kimberly Brown. We're even meeting some new people, offering some great suggestions to all of us. So again, thanks for joining us. We hope to see you on Thursday. We'll have Vicki Donisor, our Chief Operating Officer, here on Thursday with a great message that we'll all want to hear. So with that, have a great rest of your day. But right now, let's all drop to the ground and get our plank on. And I hope to be hearing from you about your records and how your 7-day challenge is going. And I'll see you again on Thursday for a check-in. Have a great day, everyone.